E3 is imminent, and the finishing touches are now being made on all the huge video announcements we'll see when each publisher takes the stage. It doesn't matter how amazing your game is, if you can't sell it, no one's going to buy it. So how do you make E3 magic amidst all the hype and hullabaloo of the show? Pretend you're a blank trailer canvas, sailing on the ocean of creativity, searching for guidance, and a server to stream from. These questions will help steer you closer to discovering what kind of E3 trailer you want to be. Has your game been announced before? If the answer is no, then congratulations, this is your big moment. Getting announced at E3 can be pretty intimidating. There are a lot of trailers out there to shove you out of the spotlight, but don't be afraid. E3 is forever, and we're going to spend the lonely weeks until Comic-Con and PAX rewatching all the crazy stuff that'll be unleashed in a few days. If you're a good trailer, people will remember you. The most important thing to do is make sure your concept is clear while running for the least amount of time possible. Are you a new IP? If so, what's your running time? If it's shorter than 30 seconds, I'd be a little worried. You need to give people time to understand what you're selling. If you're too short or just give us a logo and some voiceover, it'll feel like your game hasn't even begun development. Our eagerness to learn more about your project will be directly proportional to how much work it appears you put into your debut. A full minute or so should give you enough time to make a good first impression. Are you a sequel? Not another one. No, I'm just kidding. Trailers like you keep this industry afloat, and we couldn't imagine going through E3 without seeing the return of a few familiar faces. But don't rely on your fans to carry you through your next announcement. Don't just tell us we're getting another Uncharted or Halo or Legend of Zelda. Show us what that sequel's going to be like. Make its premise sharp and enticing. And for the love of all the trailer gods, give the game a name. It's hard to get hype for something if we have no idea what to call it. Will you be shown at a press conference? If you're going to be up on stage, you'll really be pressed for time. Don't be surprised if you get cut down a little more than you'd like. But there's no better place to be at E3 than at a press conference. You've also got the lead on game demos that might bug out or crash, and presenters that might screw up their lines. All you have to do is press play and watch everyone's faces light up. That's why you need to make all these important decisions now, before the lights go down. Do you have gameplay to show? If you're running in real time this E3, you won't be the only one, and you may never be judged more harshly than you will among the other edits of the expo. So let's make your first look be all it can be. For starters, what console are you on? Inquiring minds want to know, and some kind of verification that what we're about to see is actual gameplay will be appreciated so we don't second guess you. Second, if your gameplay doesn't have sound effects attached, then you're not ready to show your gameplay. The sound design doesn't have to be final, it just has to make noise. If a race car speeds by or a building blows up and we don't hear it happen, it feels unfinished. Finally, show stuff we won't see anywhere else at the show. Don't just be a cut-down of a gameplay demo we were given at a press conference the day before. You're not a demo recap, you're a gameplay trailer. Use the power of the mighty montage to tease us with scenarios 10 times as crazy as what we see live. Are you made entirely of pre-rendered computer animation? Don't worry, some of my favorite trailers are computer animated. A good trailer is a good trailer, it doesn't matter what kind of footage you're showing us. A trailer is a promise to video game fans everywhere that the finished product will be everything it can be. It's understandable that publishers and developers are willing to break the bank to help you, the trailer, realize their vision. It just raises the bar for any trailer substantially. If you fudge your pitch while showing us in-game assets, we can at least piece together what game we think you were trying to sell. If someone spends thousands of dollars to turn you into a short film and you're not completely blowing our minds, then that stage fright you're feeling is warranted. Are you going to be shown at a booth somewhere? If you're not big enough to break news at a press conference, you could still have millions of eyes on you as everyone crisscrosses the show floor for 3 full days. If you're going to get looped outside of someone's booth over and over, there's a few ways you can help yourself get more exposure. Consider having subtitles so people can actually follow you while the rest of the show fights to rattle their eardrums. If not, then stay away from shots that show people talking. If I'm watching a person talking but I can't hear what they're saying, I'll watch something else. Even if you've already been shown off at a press conference or released a few days before the show started, slip in an extra gameplay clip here or there to really pull someone's attention out of a bustling crowd. Is your game going to be launched before the next E3? You may be just the beginning of your game's marketing campaign, but if that game launches before May of 2015, then this is your best shot to trend off the scale. Don't use E3 to promote some other reveal down the road, and don't hold anything back if you don't have to. This is the Super Bowl of game trailers, and you don't want to be unprepared for game day. See, being an E3 trailer is a terrifying prospect. So much pressure, so much anticipation. However, if you are a trailer, and you answered yes to any of these questions, my advice will help you pull some focus at this massive media event. There's a certain amount of prestige that comes with being shown at E3, whether it's on a press conference stage or in a take-home press kit. So if you're an E3 trailer, you're already a winner. Stay tuned for all of our exhaustive coverage of E3 2014 before, during, and after the show, including a special episode of Trailer Academy where I'll recap the best and worst trailers of the bunch. If you're an E3 trailer that's scared you'll fly too low under the radar, hit me up on Twitter at GameTrailersVO. See you at E3.